All right, if you've been on sports Twitter over the last couple weeks, you're aware of these grid games. You got the hoop grids, you got the crossover grid, and now we have immaculate grid basketball version. And today we're gonna play all three in hopes to do something decent. Now I do want to say I am a sweat at these things, but since there are three of them that we're playing, I'm not going too hard because usually, I'm be honest with you, it be taking me 30 minutes to try to put together a good. Because you got to think about it. If you're unaware of how this game works, you have to name a player that played for the 76ers and for the Sacramento Kings. So for example, NBA dunk champion Glenn Robinson III did that. What a start! And then you have to name somebody that played for the 76ers and for the Wolves. So you could say Jimmy Butler. You could say Robert Covington, Dario Saric. I like to think deeper than that and try not to name the obvious one so we can get things like this. One of my goals eventually is to get a 9-for-9 unicorn, which is less than 1% of people who had that. So for the Kings and the Bucks, you could go like Dellavedova. You could go another foreign-born NBA player like Bino Udre. Where's Bino? Bino Udre. Thank you. For the Kings and the Cavs, you can go Iman Shumpert. You can go Matthew Dellavedova are two that come to mind immediately. But I feel like we could go deeper than that. We can think about some players from my younger era that might have been able. Who was a part of those young LeBron teams that might have had a chance to go else place? Now, I like Hoop Grid the most because you don't get penalized for wrong answers. Here, you get a maximum 9 guesses. So if you get one wrong, then you get one wrong. Here, you get a maximum of 9 guesses. I can guess random names. Like, for example, I know for sure that Sasha Pavlovich didn't play here, but it didn't matter. I guessed that. I didn't lose no points. So because of that, I do be out here guessing. Because if I have a vague memory of somebody in a jersey, I will guess it on this one. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, then a lot of times it ends up like this. I can't do that here. The Bulls, born outside of the USA. Ooh, you know who that could be? Who was thinking about Paul Zipser in 2023? Nobody. The Bulls and the Lakers, and then the Bulls and the... I'm going all over the place with this one. Trust, we just having fun. Bulls, Lakers, first thing that came to mind was Vladimir Radmanovic, who low-key works here too. He played for both of these teams. So I'm going to put him in the Lakers because, I mean, you could put Alex Caruso or something if you want to, but like Vladimir Radmanovic. When it comes to the Bulls, gang, I'm locked. And then lastly for the Warriors, Chicago's very own, Fonzo McKinney. How do you spell his name? McKinney. I think it's with an I. Yep, it's with an I. Fonzo McKinney. 3% of people, I'll take that. Born outside of the USA, we could put like J.J. Barea, Rodney Beaubois. Jan Mahimi played for the Mavericks once upon a time, but I wonder if there's a deeper cut than that. Is there a deeper cut than that? Of course, you got Dirk, Luka, but the Maxi Cleveland. You know, we know that. Don't get. This is my tip for everybody. Try not to guess current players because everybody's thinking current players. I'm gonna go with Jan Mahimi. Again, we don't want to be here for too long. I think not a lot of people are thinking about Jan Mahimi. Yeah, why did I overthink that? And then a foreign-born player that averaged 8+ assists. Steve Nash comes to mind. Jose Calderon comes to mind. You know who people aren't probably thinking about? My guy Grievous Vasquez, who was a 2K glitch back in the day as a tall point guard. A Warriors player that averaged 8 assists. I think a lot of people might be guessing Draymond, but that's a little bit too rich for Draymond, I think. I'm going to say Draymond probably maxed that. Well, Draymond might have a year or so, but again, most people probably think of Draymond, so I'm not going to do that. I think in previous eras before Steph Curry, because Steph Curry probably never averaged 8 assists, and if he did, a lot of people are guessing him. I know like the Monte Ellis era, there's not somebody averaging 8 assists there. The easy answer would be Tim Hardaway Sr., so forget it, we're going Tim Hardaway Sr., 14%, whatever. I mean, I got a 2-3-0% here. I'm okay with a 14%. And then for the Lakers, first thing that came to mind was Nick the Quick Van Exel. Nick Van Exel, 4%. Okay, so a player that played for the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of the times if I'm stuck, I'll just go journeyman because, like, did Joe Smith play for both of these teams, right? Ish Smith, you know, stuff like that. But you'd only get 2 guesses here for 2 spaces. This over here, somebody that averaged 5+ assists for a season for the 76ers. There are so many people that could probably fit that. Same thing with the Blazers. Like a Terry Porter probably did it. Or with the Clippers, of course, you got Chris Paul, people like that. What about the baseball? Can I do one baseball one? Scott Rowland. Look at that. Gold Glover. Sheesh. 40 home run season that was also a Gold Glover. I'm not as locked into baseball as I used to be, unfortunately. Do you want to get the easy one? 40 home run season for the Giants? Hey, I'm a casual. We got Barry Bonds. Everybody's guessing Barry Bonds. One of these, I've never got a 9 for 9 on baseball. I've never had, and I play every day. I've never got a 9 for 9 for baseball. Just because I'm not as locked in as I used to be. You know who played for the Lakers and the Mavericks? The Caveman, Chris Kaman. Caveman Chris Kaman. Boo! What up? All right, we are on the verge of a pretty great run. I still got a lot to do here. And I want to get a low rarity score. That's why I'm kind of going to the other ones because it don't matter too much to me. This one matters the most. Warriors and Mavericks. Okay. Monte Ellis is the obvious one. And I feel like most people are going to be saying Monte Ellis. So that's the reason why I don't want to go that route. I feel like there's a supreme journeyman, Joe Smith, but I only get one guess, so I can't get it wrong. So because of that, it's making me want to just go to Monte Ellis. But I feel like if I sat here for 5-ish minutes, I could get a better pool than that. But do I want to sit here for 5+ minutes? We still got 2 other games to play. Y'all. Think about early Steph Curry. Monte Ellis immediately comes to mind. You know who ended his career with the Warriors? Former Laker, I don't want to say legend, former Laker player, Devin George. How do you spell Devin's name? It was spelled a little bit different. How about I just type in George? Yes, it's spelled different than normal Devin's. Devin George. That is immaculate. Wait, this might be my best run on crossover. Not might be. This is 100% my best run. If it wasn't for, I don't know anybody else that fits this criteria. I might have to do some Googles now. But Tim Hardaway Jr. is the only name that came to mind for the Warriors one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 0%ers. Like, that's amazing. I was ranked 400 out of 30,000. I will take that score 100%. I'm copying it, baby. I need people to know. Well, I'm also filming a video, so that's how people don't know. Okay, let's go back to this one, because this is the one I'm more passionate about. If I had this score on this, woo, we'd be in business. Another name that comes to mind for this is Corey Brewer, but I feel like Corey Brewer is an easy guy to guess because he's a journeyman. Let's go to these finals games. The easy one here, people are going to put Chris Middleton. People are going to put Giannis, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robertson. How many people are going to put Bob Danrich? Bob Danrich. The answer is 10% of people. Okay, we'll take that. The Cavs is a tough one because the only Cavs finals appearances are with Bron. The first year LeBron made it to the finals with the Cavs, nobody did anything outside of LeBron. And then you got, so the only names that's in my mind right now is J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Who's the worst picked guy out of here? I'm going to go, okay, look, mind games. I feel like because everybody believes that LeBron is the easy answer, nobody's guessing LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh yeah, oh, J.R. Smith, good pull. It's not a good pull. LeBron is the answer. Do I want to tank my entire run with this LeBron pick? Kyrie Irving had 41 in the finals that one year of the comeback. LeBron, I think he also had 41 in that game. This is tough. I know all of the answers. Well, maybe not all of them. I know most of the answers. LeBron, is that 2 on the nose? I'm doing it anyway. 21%. Okay. I guess we'll take it. Again, there's only like 4 to 5 options there. And then for the 76ers, I am getting a call. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm working. For the 76ers, you have like Moses Malone, obviously. You're going to have Allen Iverson. I don't think anybody else in the AI team did it. Billy Cunningham is probably a name that most people aren't thinking. Billy Cunningham. Boom. Okay, that's perfect. Now I got to go like, here would be like Wally Zerviak. That might be 2 on the nose. So I feel like a lot of people are thinking Wally Zerviak. Again, I mentioned Iman Shumpert and Matthew Dellavedova here. Oh, this Bucks Timberwolves one is something. I don't have anybody off the top of mind that fits here. Found a better one. Not Dellavedova, not Shumpert, but J.J. Hickson. Hickson. J.J. Hickson, 100% is going to be at least a silver. It's a gold. Okay, so now I just got to focus on Minnesota Timberwolves teams throughout the years. Derrick Rose is an answer here as well, but I feel like a lot of people might be thinking D. Rose. Who's going to have a lower score? Wally Zerviak or Derrick Rose? Wally Zerviak or Derrick Rose? I don't know the answer to that. You know what? I'm going to, because I don't want to spend a ton of time, I'm going Corey Brewer here. Forget it. I'll just go with the gut, the first answer. 7% will take that. This one is either Derrick Rose or Wally Zerviak. And you know what? I'm going Wally. Forget it. I'm going Wally Zerviak. Derrick Rose, the current player. Like I said, you don't want to guess current players if you don't have to. This one, I had no choice. It was either Bron, it was JR, it was, well, I guess JR's not current, but you get what I'm saying. Now he's got to figure out this middle one. This is a pretty good score, man. This is a pretty good score. My goal all the time is to get less than a 75%, and right now we got that. We just got to think of a Timberwolves player that also played for the Bucks. And the Bucks have been so close-knit. That's Trent Hassel name going in my mind. He did not play for the Bucks, but that's the only name that's in my mind right now. All right, I feel like a lot of people are going to guess this. The lawn people are here, so I got to get done with this video before they start blowing up the sound quality. Sam Cassell. Bang. A lot of people guess Sam Cassell. I barely got beneath my target score because everybody's guessing Sam Cassell. That's a bad run. This is so much better. Dang, I want to do this baseball one so bad. I don't have any answers. I'm be honest with you. I'm kind of stumped. Right? Am I stumped? Why do I want to guess like Justin Upton? Is that a good guess? Probably not. I'm locked in. Oh my God. This guess is more satisfying than these guesses. Because I'm a baseball fan. I'm a casual fan. So the fact that I just started Justin Upton, I'm here. 40 home run season for the Padres. Who was out there cranking home runs for the Padres? Or who was doing Gold Gloves and home runs? Who was a two-way player? Who was a two-way player that also got a bunch of home runs? 40 home runs is a lot. What about one of the best gloves in outfield history? Andrew Jones. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Forget all of that. I'm focused on baseball today. A Gold Glover that played with the Angels. It's got to be. Who am I thinking about? It's got to be somebody. Did Mike Trout ever get a Gold Glove? I'm wasting a guess on Mike Trout. Forget it. Go with one of the good guys. Dang. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's fine. We can still walk out of here with 8 out of 9, maybe. A 40 home run season. Am I stupid? I'm guessing it. I don't care. I'm guessing it. I don't know if he actually did it. Okay, he did do it. Okay, I don't care that this one. I don't care about percentage. I want completion, and I'm not gonna get it. But Tatis, okay. Thinking about this. I wish it was this so we could put Albert Pujols if it was these two, but instead it's not. A Giants player that also played for the Angels. Okay, think about the Giants growing up. We had Tim Lincecum. We had who was the catcher? Posey. What's his first name? I know he did. Did he spend his whole career there? Crawford also. I think he might even still be there. Who is also like Matt Cain? Do you remember the name Matt Cain? I'm gonna guess random stuff and see what the best answers are because again, I'm just trying to get out of here. Okay, Matt Carpenter, Carlos Beltran, Tim Lincecum. I had no idea Tim Lincecum played for the Angels, bro. Hunter Renfroe. Simmons, the Simmons, and then Ken Griffey. Oh yeah, Ken Griffey had a crazy glove too. Nolan Arenado is a good one. I got a better score than Nolan Arenado one. That's all I'm saying. Now let's get to the base of the basketball one. They're out there mowing the line. We got to flat through this. And that might mean that we get bad scores, but we got to get something done ASAP. Like, did Iggy ever average 8 assists? 5 assists. I mean, that's not even a lot. Okay. Also 5% for the Trailblazers. Like you can think about like good wing players because 5 assists is a lot, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to don't think point guards. I think that's too easy. You got to think about other players. So now I'm thinking about the Brandon Roy era. Brandon Roy didn't give us a 5+ assist season, did he? Forget it. Worth a shot. Brandon Roy. We don't have time to be thinking. Okay. Clippers. Again, we could do Chris Paul. We could just if we want to get out of here with just 9 for 9. Chris Paul's the obvious answer. Did Blake ever get there one of the seasons where Chris Paul was injured a bunch? Oh my God. You might can hear the people. I'm sorry. Blake Griffin, thank you. We got all the assists and it's not a bad score. That's 10% across 3. Yeah, they out there getting their work in. Okay. Bucks, Trailblazers. Do I have to talk over them? You know what? I'm gonna try to cut around. Got this second one done. Ersan Ilyasova, Joel Prisbilla, and for some reason Tobias Harris only has 3%. What did y'all forget that he played for the Clippers? I don't know. So far this run is going really, really well. Also, they're loud. The dogs are loud. I got one more column. That's the Pacers that play with the 76ers, the Trailblazers, and then also the Clippers. And with me rushing, I tweaked. George Hill play for the 76ers and Pacers. I clicked here without realizing, so I just lost one. George Hill is supposed to be right here. So I just messed up a potential legendary run for myself by just trying to go fast because of the dogs and then the lawn people. Final scores here, we ended up with Wesley Matthews. TJ McConnell is also a really good one. I mean, everybody put the obvious here. Sorry for the dogs. We got to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back maybe tomorrow, depending on how much y'all like this. I hate that we did this. But here's grid number 2. Here's grid number 1. I think we did okay. Shout out to Sam Cassell. We messed up that run. Shout out to Nick Van Exel. Shout out to Tim Hardaway. We ruined that run. And here, me just fumbling. This was almost a perfect. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the percentage was for this, but almost a perfect percentage here. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can, afterwards, you can click a button and it'll tell you everybody that qualified for the thing. So we could have put Justin Holiday or George McGinnis. Had no idea. We learning stuff. All right, whatever. See y'all tomorrow.